Welcome to Feed Dump. It's super hot here this week, so we are things that have melted or burst into flames. I am the polar ice caps. Sorry to start on a downer, but like the polar ice caps, I will be in Boston this weekend. Joining me this week is Cam's Cashmere.
Help me, I've been laminated.
And Ash's Brain. Are you okay? We've recently covered stories of jail time for stolen rental tapes and stolen televisions from ages ago, but a Michigan couple is facing up to 93 days in prison and a $500 fine for a library book from 2014.
Did they lend the Necronomicon?
It would have been a solid 100 days, but they gave them a free week out of jail because they filled out their Ready Reader stamp card.
Ew. Next time just steal a car. Reading is dangerous.
The couple had $35 in late fees for a copy of The Rome Prophecy that they borrowed last year, and their son lost a Dr. Seuss book that apparently no one knows the name of in 2014.
Oh, the places you'll get shanked.
Last I checked, Dr. Seuss books were only like $9. Can't they just buy a new one? Is it special? Did he lick it? Was it bound in his hair?
At least if it was bound in his skin and inked with his blood, it would be kind of like the Necronomicon.
Klaatu Barata Lorax!
See, part of the problem is that the county's economic crimes unit is charging them a $105 diversion fee for each of these two infractions.
Okay, what in the everlasting fuck is a diversion fee?
Look over there, a fee!
What?
$500, please.
Shit!
And they tried to send $55 for late fees and replacing the book. And the prosecutor's office refused to accept it because they wouldn't pay this mythical fee to the crime unit. They're out of jail on a $100 bail right now. They've also said they'll never borrow a book from a library again. So good job, everyone.
What I'd really like to know is what actual crimes are getting ignored in Michigan because they're sending crime units after late library books.
The university at Buffalo, in Buffalo, New York, which has only about 30,000 students total, inadvertently sent out acceptance letters to 5,000 students over the weekend.
The University at Buffalo is happy to offer you enrollment. Oh, too slow.
Hey Graham, check it out. I got accepted into the University of Buffalo.
No way. Did you even apply?
No!
A 2-week late, brutally cruel April Fool's Day gag is about what I'd expect from academic correspondence.
Wait, does anybody even apply to University of Buffalo? Maybe this is just how they get students.
I don't remember applying here, but I guess I'm moving to Buffalo. I hear the wings are good.
I'm glad to see that the school's administration is preparing its students for a life of bitter disappointment and crushed expectations after they dedicate years of their life to better participating in their culture and expanding the knowledge of mankind so they can be told by their elders that they are really entitled for expecting to be able to find a job.
I'm a web cartoonist.
I make dumb videos on the internet.
Are you going to finish your pickle?
No. A couple days ago, it was the 20th of April, or as it's known colloquially, 420 smoke weed every day, and the Vancouver Aquatic Centre decided not to open for fear that it would get inadvertently turned into a giant hot box because they can't turn off the air circulation system, so they just decided to keep everyone out of the building.
I want to make a joke, but that's totally reasonable.
It never occurred to me to get blazed and go swimming. That sounds totally sweet. I'm going to drown later today.
See, the Aquatic Centre is right beside Sunset Beach, which is where Vancouver's 420 Smoke Weed Every Day celebrations will be taking place after moving there this year from their previous location outside the Vancouver Art Gallery, or the VAG. And 25,000 Weedmans are expected to be lighting up, so the public pool was like, how about no?
I don't know why the city of Vancouver is trying to stop this. It's Vancouver. There's mountains on one side. If they could figure out a way to put a wall in between them and the ocean, the whole city would be hotboxed.
This is all you do in Vancouver. You get baked, you get priced out of your own home, and you try not to wind up in the background of whatever Stargate spin-off they're filming on Canby.
The Vancouver Park Board has asked whatever passes for organizers to find a different location because smoking is illegal in parks and beaches in Vancouver, but you can't really stop 25,000 kind of chilled, affable dudes.
Yeah, they're kind of like a really slow juggernaut that advances inexorably towards Doritos and ice cream.
I mean, the police could try to stop them, but the cloud of marijuana smoke that's around them is in a 3-block radius, so by the time they got there, I think the police would be feeling it.
On a related note, someone on last week's episode said they were unsubscribing because we clearly didn't know anything about stoners, which is akin to telling a Frenchman they don't know anything about wine. But there you are. Until next time, remember, there may be better sources for news, but they don't have this hat, which is too warm for the weather out today, but it has a sick embroidered keytar on it, which is great for if I want to make some keytar jams, which I always do, all the time. I stand by that. Keytar jams.
Some days it's all you talk about.
Constantly.
Every time I'm here, someone's playing Dark Souls. Is that the only game played?
It's the only game.